I have like a little froggy in the throat, like coming through. This happened earlier in my meditation. I was like doing this meditation. I was so deep in meditation, and this huge presence came in, this energy, and it was so strong. And like my throat chakra suddenly, like I had this tickle, and I had to just like cough it out. And it's just amazing. I feel like, there's like a new energy that's like coming through there. But anyway, welcome, and fellow Lightworker Bee, that you're on this channel and you found me. Hooray for you and hooray for me. And today I want to, what's coming through and what wants to come through, because I'm always asking what wants to come through today, because what I'm feeling is that right now, so as you know, may or may not know, so everything in your reality is a reflection of what's going on inside of yourself. So for me, when I'm expressing these things, I can see what's going on when I see that mirrored in my outside of what's happening within myself. And I'm on the path. I'm on my path. I'm following my intuition, and I'm taking those next steps and following those voices and those urgings within myself. I'm getting signs and I'm seeing things reflected, and that gives me that feedback that yes, like this is I'm on the path. The universe is listening. My higher self is involved. My spirit guides are with me. My angels are saying yes. Okay, so what I am feeling right now is that, so we're going through collectively a huge awakening. And this awakening has been going on for quite a long time, but there is a quickening, like that I've mentioned in other videos, that this is coming faster and faster, and there's a lot of information out there. I don't have to tell you that. We are bombarded with information, even just like picking up your phone to check the time, and next thing you know, you are scrolling on Instagram, or you are sucked into a hole on Facebook or TikTok or some ad, and like it's very easy. Or even email, and you're just like going through, there's just like so many distractions out there, and that's just on your phone. So, and I feel like my energy today is kind of scattered. I'm a little bit like all over the place, and you could call this like tangents. I could call this like, but okay, so where you are right now. So if you're a light worker, if you feel in your soul you're a light worker, you're meant to be here. If you are awakening, you've been awakening, you're there, you are part of where we are going on this planet. My mission at Lightworker Bee and the podcast of Lightworker Bee is to share this message, be part of this shift in consciousness, and help how we can navigate through these times, as to be able to shine our light, to instead of having fear, to fully step into who we are. Because I am a magical being. I am a magical being that is the most powerful in the entire universe. That power is within me, and that power is within you. And the fact is that power is within each and every one of us. And that is our mission. And so it is no longer time to be hiding in the shadows, to be having these feelings and urgings within you. Because if you have a dream, if you have a calling, if it is your calling, if it's going to keep calling you. So if you have these urgings inside you, a dream, something that you need to get out of yourself, something you need to share with the world, you are meant to do this. You are meant to do this. You are meant for this. You wouldn't have that desire within you if that wasn't something as part of your soul plan. So if you are feeling this way, now is the time. Right now. Right now. Not any other time, but right now. Because it's so, and what I'm getting is to cut out distractions as much as possible. So when these messages come through and I'm sending them out, they're going to reach who they are meant to reach. This video is not for everybody. This video is not for everybody. My channel is not for everybody. I am not everybody's cup of tea. But those people that are there to shine their light, that are coming out there, are emerging, that we are uniting and we are being that light out into the world, that is meant for you. This is meant for you. And so that's who I'm here to serve. That's who we are here to serve together. So my message is to, instead of, this is like a click in your mind, instead of when you get into something and you're looking at something and falling down a hole of distraction, whatever that may be, this show that you're into, something on your phone, TikTok, whatever it is, put it down and you take a step forward into how you're going to move forward into your dream, into your calling, into this, whatever it may be that you feel you have an urging in the world and you have a voice that you need to use, because we are given voice to use our voice, to use our power. That is to use our intuition, the seed of our power of our soul, and being able to manifest through our voice and use our voice in the world. So not using your voice is a violation of a sacred contract with God, sacred contract with your higher self, with the universe, with all that is. Because you are here, you didn't come down here to la-di-da, do nothing, right? You came down here to experience, yes, to go through what you're going through, to experience what life has to offer. And then when you reach that point that you're uncovering what it is that you are meant to be doing, once you know that, once you realize and have that realization, it is your job as a soul to embody that and to step into that and to fulfill what you are meant to do on this earth at this time. Because this is a very special time on earth. And, you could go back in history and could say, well, history repeats itself. Yes, that is true in a lot of contexts over, in civilizations. And you could go back, hundreds and thousands of years and see that from a kind of exploded view, a kind of fuzzy overview, because, as far as we know, history is what is recorded. We don't know exactly what happened. But in that context, however, this particular time in history is super significant. It is very, very significant from an astrological point of view, from humanity's evolutionary point of view. This is a huge shift. This isn't just like, oh, well, we've gone through this before. We have gone through this before many thousands and thousands of years ago. However, this is a completely different shift. This is the next level. Humanity is evolving. It has been happening, but we are reaching a tipping point. And these next literally several years, like 5 to 7 years, are critical. And this is where you are needed. You're here. If you're hearing this message, please join us, join me, shine your light, and stop for a second, hit subscribe if you haven't already, so you can make sure that you're on board and we are doing this together and you are one of the founding members here. So, and this is, like I said, this is not for everybody, so you don't have to just share this with everybody. Share this if you know someone that is a light worker that has this inside them as well. Please do share, because like I said, I'm not for everybody. This message is not for everybody. And we are those that are here to help the evolution of this planet. And it is a big job. That is a big thing. And if you don't take those next steps, then you are delaying what you're meant to be doing here. And you could, if you decide not to do that, everybody gets there eventually, but you are needed now. That's the message that I'm getting to spread to you right now if you're watching this video. So make sure you subscribe, like I said, tune in, and in the next videos, I'm going to be sharing some other downloads of what are the next things that are going to be happening, and how we can prepare for them, because there are some huge things happening coming up. And as far as, you know, extraterrestrials and our galactic family, those are things that are, you know, coming to light, and they're going to be part of our everyday life over the next several years. And people have to prepare themselves, and most people are not. Most people are not prepared. And it's something that, you know, there is going to be some, you know, some shock as far as like from a worldview standpoint for a lot of people. And but this is something. This is all. There's a lot more that I have to say on that topic, and I will get into that, like I said, in the next video. But as far as this message, this is particularly so as you're waking up, wake up. We need to wake others up. So I'm just happy to have you on board, and I will see you in the next video and in future videos. All right. All my love to you.